welcome to NEPA TV. I am your host, Cool Whip, and your play-by-play extraordinaire in the making tonight is Queen Zyla. And tonight we have an awesome lineup of AAA and Pro Series matches for you. But first, we're going to go right into our rules so that some of you new people is a little different from VRML. We have 8-minute quarters, 1 5-minute halftime. Each team is allowed 1 minute timeout per half per team. They are allowed a 5th person in the spawn area and or locker room. And the overtime decider is a golden goal. And of course, no toxic or discriminatory behavior, because just be kind to one another. You know, it's not that hard. So with that being said, we're going to get into these rosters here tonight. Tonight we have for the Aspen Sparrows, we got B-Love, Nate Appleton, Glass, O-Violet, and Jakey. And for the Scottsdale Slither, we have Technowubs, Unknown, iFoxy, and Chewy Stack. It looks like they're also waiting for their 5th player to get into the arena, so we are not ready just quite yet. But, Queen, what do you see on these rosters here?
I'm kind of super stoked. I thoroughly, I love watching B-Love play. B-Love is he's just a great person in Echo. Definitely one of the OGs of Echo, fantastic player. So I love watching B-Love, Nate Appleton, Glass. Yeah, I'm super excited for that. But we also know that Technowubs, Unknown, iFoxy over there, Chewy Stack, that's a stacked roster. Like, all those players are incredible. So I'm expecting Scottsdale Slither to come out hot. And I'm expecting Aspen Sparrows to kind of need to take a second to find their footing, just by the way that they played last week. And I'm sure that they're going to give a very good fight and we'll have a close match. That's what I'm guessing here.
Yeah, it also looks like somebody pointed out in chat that they are missing Callan. I do also see that, and looking over on the Scottsdale Slither, it looks like they are missing Gunny Saw and Ant Gas. And as we know, we've got Unknown and iFoxy, so they obviously have Kim with one another because they are brothers. So I'm sure that if they're stacking together, that's going to be a very super fast stack.
Yep.
And everybody knows Technowubs is uncontested when it comes to being in the bubble and dunking. So I think it's going to be close. Even though the Aspen Sparrows do have a couple of fills, it looks like the Scottsdale Slither will also have a couple of fills. So I think it's anybody's game. I think it's going to still be very close.
Yeah, absolutely. I could not agree more. Definitely, like you said, forgot to point out that brotherly connection going on over there. For Scottsdale Slither, that's going to be a force to reckon with, for sure.
Yeah, because they're also on Atlanta Storm together, so they already have that Kim. They've been playing probably with each other for years, so
yeah.
And that's something that's hard. It's hard to beat when you have Kim with people. You just read each other's minds, so they have a leg up on that.
Absolutely. When you have chem and you are stacking with a person you have that like superior chemistry with, it makes things so smooth in your stack. It's like you said, it's like you can read your partner's mind, so you don't get broken up as easily. You guys kind of like flow as one unit. It's definitely super fun to see. It does still look like Scottsdale Slither is having trouble getting a 5th in the arena.
Yeah.
Oh, the man behind the curtain. Speaking of the man behind the curtain, it's a little early and we do have a little bit of shifting around going on in your cast and crew tonight for your production. So with that being said, the man behind the curtain tonight is Muted Monster. So if you have not done it, you should, because Muted does a ton of work. Muted and Defocus are amazing, but Muted's with us in this first half of the night. Muted does a ton of work to put these productions on, run the stream for us, keep everything super clean. So hop on over and chat. Thank Muted Monster, because he's pretty incredible. Just saying.
So, with that being said, we're going to go into some little information about our Easter eggs hidden in our commercials for you guys. So, with that being said, This is week 3. Every commercial that will be broadcasted during the AAA and Pro Series have NEPA-themed Easter eggs. Some of them are obvious and some of them are really hidden. So anybody who can name in the commercials and their Easter eggs, whenever we release the Easter egg form, you'll be entered to win a $250 gift basket, which includes $100 cash. You can, I mean, who doesn't like free cash? It's free money, bruh. So just, enter to win. Write down the matches, write down the Easter egg, or not the matches, watch the matches and write down the Easter eggs that you see within the commercials. And, whenever we open up the competition, plug them in, bruh. And then you got your chance to win $250 gift basket along with $100 cash. Can't beat free money. So make sure that y'all pay attention during our commercial breaks and write down those Easter eggs.
Heck yeah.
Hey, yo. So it looks like right now everybody's just kind of chilling in the arena, waiting for that 5th player for the Scottsdale Slither. We apologize for this inconvenience, but it do be like that sometimes.
So we apologize for your inconvenience.
I mean, it does happen.
It does. It does. What are you thinking though, in terms of game? Like I was talking about, I think that Aspen Sparrows are going to take a second to find their footing, and I think that Scottsdale Slither is going to come out hot. What are your thoughts on this?
Man, it's hard because I got homies on both of these teams, and I know how majority of these people play. And looking at this roster the way it is right now, I feel like the Scottsdale Slither have the upper hand on Kim.
Yeah, me too.
Because I got a feeling we got a 5th. No, we do have a 5th. Gunny Saw is in the arena, so we do have one of their roster players. So with that being said, I'm not sure who will be the starting for the Scottsdale Slither. So that could affect the way that this game is going to be played. That's a hard one. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Because, Foxy seems to be the pull up for the Scottsdale Slither looking at their roster. So there's a possibility he may be sitting in the locker room during this game. So if that's the case, I think that Kim's
all of the chemistry we just spoke about, Foxy Unknown is out the door.
Out the door. But then you got the Kim of Techno Unknown, Chewy and Gunny, which they've been together, I think, since week 2. I think at week 2, I believe Chewy's stat got moved up.
Yeah.
And so, Aspen Sparrows, they're playing. They are playing with two subs. So, wait, no, they're not. Yes, they are. No, they're not. No, they're not. They're not. I lied. JK, they also have one sub, which is...
Is Violet a name change, or is that someone who was named Violet?
It is a name change.
Okay,
I don't know if they want to be doxxed, so I'm not quite sure.
Oh, okay. Chat was asking.
Chat was asking, but for that respect for that person, I don't know if they want me to name drop their name change. So...
Got it.
Until I get the okay, I don't feel comfortable doing that. So, it looks like we have lost one for the Aspen Sparrows. It looks like Jakey either lagged out or needed to reset. Other than that, it looks like we have everybody here and we are just waiting for the warm up. They're ready up from each team here. I just want to vote for the Junior Snakes. The Junior Snakes? Ernest! I apologize. My dog was ripping on my green screen.
Aw, little Ernie.
Yeah, sorry. Ernest is my dog who is still a puppy. That was embarrassing. It happens. It do be like that sometimes.
It does.
So, man behind the screen, do we have poll predictions for this game? Just curious. Hey, yo, we're gonna get those up for you in just a second so that you guys can vote. Emily, not quite sure. He is in the arena now. It looks like we do have 5v5 in the house, and of course 2 of those players will be sitting in the locker room not playing, but we do have everybody here and accounted for. We are just waiting. Oh, we got 1 ready up. We are waiting for the Slither 2 ready up, and we have 2 ready ups. So with that being said, we are going to go into some neutral joust action here. Who's going to have first touch, first possession? What do you think, Queen?
First, I'm gonna say first touch is going to Scottsdale Slither. First possession maybe go to Aspen Sparrows though.
I'm gonna call Scottsdale on both.
All right, with that, first touch is Scottsdale Slither. First possession still up in the air as disc bounces around towards the floor. We had a hand on it there from the Aspen Sparrows, but a great leech coming in from iFoxy, grabbing the disc, just slapping it backwards. Still no one really being able to maintain the disc. As I say that, they make me eat my words though. Technowub's going for the cut. The pass is just shy. Disc is loose now. Glass gets a slap on it, but with a Chewy stack in the area, Chewy's able to pick it up, passes over to iFoxy. iFoxy looking for Unknown. The connection does make it. Chewy stack tapping it back up to Unknown on the ceiling. Unknown back to Technowubs on the clock. Technowubs looking for their teammate, but the pass was high. The disc is loose, able to recover it. Was, I believe that was Unknown, maybe. The disc now going over to iFoxy. iFoxy doing some moves to get around B-Love, drawn out a defender here, backing the disc out, looking to maintain disc control. A beautiful move there done by iFoxy to get B-Love to overshoot. Now on the nest, juking around on the shield, going for the goal and making it for 2 points.
That was a really great job there by iFoxy, backing it out, juking that defender out, and B-Love kind of just went right past him, and iFoxy just pushed forward onto Nest, did some juking to complete for another 2 points.
All right, now we have B-Love with the disc on the nest, a stack just getting in that passing lane, but he is able to get the pass over to Nate Appleton. Nate Appleton over to Glass. Glass looking down low towards the bubble, not able to get the pass fully off over to Jake. So the stacks coming in from Scottsdale Slither pick it up and are able to clear the disc all the way out into their bubble with no Aspen Sparrows in the zone. Now they're there. Oh, the shot is high. That is unfortunate, but iFoxy collects it over to Technowubs. Technowubs looking for the goal and getting it for 2 more points.
Yep. Technowubs is a force to be reckoned with in the bubble. So that was another great 2-point conversion there by the Scottsdale Slither.
Absolutely, and we do have another joust advantage here coming in from the Aspen Sparrows. Out from the gate with the disc is B-Love on the nest, flipping upside down to the ceiling, drawing that stack over. Does get the pass off in time over towards the tunnel into Nate Appleton's area. The pass is off, but Jake is able to recover the disc over on station with a defender above them, sends a pass over down low to Nate Appleton. Nate Appleton to Glass, who gets stunned out in the bubble by Technowubs. A big turnover here. Their stacks already. Chewy stack looking for the goal maybe, but it is just wide. Now with the disc is B-Love. B-Love on the ceiling doing a little bit of turning around here and sending the disc through the tunnel, but into the hands of iFoxy again. Now cleared into the Aspen Sparrows bubble. The stacks are back quick enough from the Aspen Sparrows, but Chewy stack with the shot for 2 more points for the Scottsdale Slither.
That was a great conversion and a good pickpocket there by iFoxy, being able to clear that down into the bubble for it to be picked up by the Slither. We do have a roster change. It looked like Gunny Saw is now subbed out and Ant Gas is in, but I'm not quite sure if they're being subbed out in the game. So just wanted to notate that for our viewers.
Good call on that for sure. B-Love sends a pass over to Glass. Glass getting some pressure there by the defenders. Oh, looking for Jake. High, but a big interception coming in from iFoxy. A clear all the way into the bubble, picked up by B-Love, but gets stunned out in the process. And Technowubs picks it up and puts it in the goal for 2 points.
Yeah, Scottsdale Slither right now is really capitalizing on those interceptions and converting on them. So suggestion for the Sparrows is just to slow it down, look for that open passing lane, and look for the open, numbers advantage there.
Absolutely, and shorten those passes. Sparrows shorten those passes. B-Love now with the disc, sending, a missed pass, unfortunately. That is dangerous here. This is not what they needed. Unknown looking at an open goal and hitting that 3.
Yeah, right now I feel like Scottsdale Slither is just building on that momentum and getting their footing. They're just getting real comfortable settling in. Aspen Sparrows might just have a little bit of nerves going on right now. They just got to slow it down and connect on those passes.
Absolutely. This is what I was talking about. I thought that Scottsdale Slither was going to come out kind of swinging, so to speak, and that as I say that, first points on the board going for the Aspen Sparrows by Jake. Very, very well done, changing it up in the arena on the fly. Aspen Sparrows, good job.
Yeah, that was a great conversion there. He did have the 1v2 and did take it in for another 2 points, regardless of the numbers.
Absolutely. And now with the disc in the first joust advantage for them is Scottsdale Slither. Quick passes, but a big interception coming in from the Aspen Sparrows. An opportunity on a one-on-one. Oh, big numbers advantage here. Nate Appleton with the disc going for the goal for 2 more points. Fantastic job, Aspen Sparrows.
Yeah, they did a great job there utilizing their numbers advantage. I'm not quite sure. I guess it was Jakey. Jakey passed that over to Nate Appleton for that quick 2 points. It was a great job looking for the open pass there rather than 1v1.
Absolutely. Now with the joust advantage is Scottsdale Slither. Foxy receiving a pass in the tunnel, sends one down low to Technowubs. Technowubs almost looking at an open goal. That was dangerous, but a pass over to Chewy Stack gets in the goal for 2 more points.
Man, this is a back and forth. Like, it's just a quick scoring game here. We only have 2 minutes and 10 seconds left, but that conversion only took 9 seconds. Right now, we do have a 9-point game.
With the disc now is B-Love on the nest. B-Love juking around. Chewy Stack there looking to get an open lane. Sends a pass through the tunnel. Does it connect? It does. Off of a bounce to Jake. Jake, getting stunned out in the process. Now in the hands of Foxy. Looking to send out a clear, but it's back in the hands of B-Love. B-Love over to Glass. Glass over to Nate Appleton and into the goal for 2 points.
It's a great job there by Aspen Sparrows, utilizing their passing lanes and being able to convert right there. Great job there by Glass and Nate.
Now with the disc is Scottsdale Slither. Unknown sends a pass over to Foxy in the tunnel. Foxy crossing the arena over to Chewy Stack. Chewy Stack to Unknown, but Unknown under some pressure there. A little bit of a miscommunication and a mishandling on the disc. It is now loose into the hands of Jake, looking at an open 3, but just off the post. Disc is loose now with players in the area. Technowubs getting a hand on it first, clearing it out all the way into the bubble. Gonna have a little bit of a stack race, but Jake got the leech, able to send the disc up to the high trap area. Now bouncing down low. Nate Appleton picks it up with a stack partner in the area, but Chewy Stack getting the leech. Well, everyone overshoots the disc. B-Love getting a quick slap on it, but ends up in the hands of Foxy. Foxy sending the clear out, possibly an attempted shot, but it is not on the mark here as it is still loose at the top. Jake picks it up and sends an attempted clear, but again, another unfortunate bounce now in the hands of Foxy. Once again, Foxy always there doing work on that back line. Sends a pass to Chewy Stack. Chewy Stack looking for their teammate, but an interception comes in from Nate Appleton. Now the disc is loose in the high trap area. Jake gets a hand on it, sends a clear down in towards the Scottsdale Slither bubble, but the stacks from the Scottsdale Slither are speedy fast. And that is the end of our first quarter here. We will be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Harley-Davidson builds bikes that are meant to ride. There are vehicles your parents would recommend you drive. Then there are the motorcycles your crazy uncle who gave you fireworks for your birthday tells you to ride. You wouldn't want to let your uncle down, would you? If your need is speed, chrome, and custom paint, check out all of the new and pre-owned bikes at Greenmount Road Harley-Davidson in O'Fallon, Illinois. Don't let your uncle down. Get to Greenmount.
Yo, welcome back from our quick commercial break. All season long, NEPA will be issuing POAPs to anyone who shows up to these live broadcasts and fills out their claim form with the secret password. Your form can be found at www.nepavrpro.com/NFT. Each week, we will be highlighting a different franchise as our POAP logo. So if you show up each week, and you can collect all 16 teams. So the more that you collect, the more potential awards you can unlock. And like I said, the deadline to submit this claim form is 9 p.m. Eastern this Sunday. That is June 26th, this Sunday. And this week's secret word is Dallas Knights. Dallas Knights. So with that being said, we are going to go back into this second quarter neutral joust here.
We are indeed. We've got 8 minutes on the clock here in this second quarter. 2 more to go. First touch on the disc going to Scottsdale Slither. First possession still up in the air as Aspen Sparrows take it and look for the pass. Unfortunately, it is missed by that second stack there. So the disc ends up in the hands of Chewy Stack. Looking for Techno Wubs. Techno able to receive the disc after a few bounces, but it looks like the goal almost was open. They're going for the bounce, and making it is Chewy Stack for 2 more points.
Yes, that was a really great conversion there with the Techno going to Chewy Stack, which will put them in a 9-point lead over the Aspen Sparrows. They will have this joust.
Aspen Sparrows are going to need to have things click if they want to come back here. At this point, they have to dominate at least for a quarter to get themselves back up here with the disc now. Nate Appleton sending a pass over to Glass, but the pass is high and wide. So now in the hands of Techno Wubs. Techno gets the clear successfully off. Chewy Stack able to receive it, but gets stunned out by Jake. Jake picking up the disc, clearing it through the mid of the arena, taking an unfortunate bounce, giving favor over to Scottsdale Slither as Chewy Stack clears it down, going for a shot, but it's just off the mark. Unknown now picking it up. Unknown on the clock gets it in the goal for 2 points.
Yeah, I think Aspen Sparrows, I think right now would be a great time for a timeout for them to, regroup, replan, figure out what they're going to do. Right now, it seems like they're just scuffing their rollouts when they come out, just not being able to get through that midfield.
Absolutely, and they did have a rollout before that worked. That was a little bit unconventional. B-Love walked the disc up and had a long pass to Jake on the ceiling, and it connected 2 times and resulted in points. I would suggest that they go back to that because it's working in their favor. As I say that, B-Love has the disc now. Looking at a defender, crosses the arena with a clear, looking over for Nate Appleton, but the pass does not connect. Now the disc is loose, but he was able to recover it for a moment before getting stunned out. Ooh, a mishandling on the disc comes in from Unknown, now in the hands of Glass. Glass getting stunned out in the process, though. iFoxy able to pick up the disc and clear it out through the tunnel with Stacks ready now in the hands of Techno Wubs. Techno Wubs passing over to Unknown. Unknown looking for the goal, but gets stunned out in the process. iFoxy able to recover the disc. Ooh, but a big steal comes in from Jake, cleared out into the trap, bouncing around. Jake able to recover it again, sends the clear out through the tunnel, all the way into the bubble. Ooh, almost picked up by the Aspen Sparrows, but it looked like it might have been head bonkered out a little bit there. iFoxy gets a hand on the disc, sends a pass over to Techno Wubs. Techno Wubs maybe looking at an open goal opportunity here, but the Aspen Sparrows do just get back. Another big steal coming in from Jake. Aspen Sparrows, you need your stacks together here. Capitalize on these moments as the disc is loose in the Scottsdale Slither bubble. B-Love picks it up and puts it in the goal for 2 points.
They heard your ESP, man. They heard you. B-Love and Jake were like, we got to go, bro. We got to zoom. Being able to convert and get another 2 points, making this a 9-point game once again.
Absolutely. Good job from the Aspen Sparrows finding their jive. They're getting some points on the board here in the second quarter. Unknown takes the disc, sends a pass over to Chewy Stack high in the tunnel. Chewy Stack looking down low for Techno Wubs. Techno Wubs crossing the arena over to iFoxy. A little bit of passing there. Techno Wubs is back with the disc, looking high for Chewy Stack, but gets stunned out in the process with the recovery is Unknown, sending a pass over to iFoxy. iFoxy on the shoulder, looking to do a little twisty turny and shoot on the goal, but just off the post. Disc is loose now in the trap. Oh, all of the stacks, Aspen Sparrows overshoot it, and all of them overcommitted. Chewy Stack was able to get a hand on the disc. iFoxy looking to pick it up again after being stunned out in the process by Jake. Jake able to clear it out, but a little bit of ping pong happens right now. We need teams to collect themselves. A missed 3 opportunity coming in from the Aspen Sparrows as B-Love approaches the fringe bubble again, looking for the pass over to Jake. Jake looking for the goal. Ooh, and Unknown with the big stop there. Fantastic job, Unknown, as the disc is now cleared all the way into the Aspen Sparrow bubble. Bouncing around now after maybe I think it was a little bit of mishandling. I did have a Geo in the way, but we have a ton of ping-ponging here going on. We need some disc control coming in from these teams. And as I say that, make me eat my words, Techno Wubs. Yeah, buddy, 2 more points for Scottsdale Slither.
That was a classic Techno Wubs duck and score in the bubble. That was a great conversion there by the Scottsdale Slithers, putting them up by 11.
With the disc now is the Aspen Sparrows, as B-Love is on the nest, getting some pressure from Unknown, but does get the pass off, but it's into the hands of iFoxy. iFoxy clears it over into the Aspen Sparrows bubble, picked up by Unknown, looking for the goal, but just high. Aspen Sparrows have a stack ready to go. Jake picks up the disc and looks for the clear, but it does not go all the way through the mid of the arena. Unfortunately, Chewy Stack with the disc now looking to cross the arena over to iFoxy. iFoxy looking at an open goal. Y'all can't leave the goal open with them in the arena. 3 more points going to Scottsdale Slither.
Yep. You can't leave the goal open. You got to get those stacks back together quickly in order to be there to defend.
Absolutely. Now with the disc is B-Love. B-Love moving all the way up to Bowtie, changing things just a little bit. Y'all heard me again, didn't you? Disc is now high towards the ceiling. Oh, but the stacks from the Scottsdale Slither are able to get their first Chewy stack now with the disc looking at an open 3. Does he make it just off the post? Jake looking for a clear, but it does take an unfortunate bounce back in the hands of Chewy Stack over to Unknown. Unknown looking for the goal, but the shot is off. Collected again by Chewy Stack on a quick tap. Ooh, as Technowub gets his pocket picked as he approaches fringe of bubble now. But the collection again coming in from Technowubs, cleaning up his own mess, sends a pass over to Chewy Stack. Chewy Stack looking for the bounce, but a big stop there coming in from Glass. The clear, however, not good again. We are going to need to see Aspen Sparrows work on getting the disc through the mid of the arena. A lot of their clears are taking unfortunate bounces off of Geos. This is costing them possessions. Jake now with the disc, approaching fringe of bubble, sends a pass to Nate Appleton on the wall. Nate Appleton down low to B-Love. B-Love with no defenders on him gets 2 more points for Aspen Sparrows.
Yeah, the Sparrows right there did a great job. They had the numbers advantage right there in the bubble. They did a great job with passing. They could have easily went for that one-on-one, but they opted for the one more pass and were able to convert right there in the bubble. Great job by the Sparrows.
Great job indeed. Vacant telling me to take a breath in the chat. I do, believe it or not. I just would like to say I'm a skilled breather. Oh, as I say that, iFoxy coming in with the long open 3. Fantastic response from the Scottsdale Slither.
Yeah, they're out here killing it right now. I mean, like I said, Unknown and iFoxy have that chem. They've been playing together for years, so they definitely have a leg up.
They do, for sure. Like we said, I feel like what we spoke about in the beginning of this game is literally just coming to pass here as iFoxy intercepts the clear or pass coming in from the Aspen Sparrows. With Scottsdale Slither players in the bubble, that looked like possibly a little bit of a mishandling there or miscommunication from teammates as the disc floats around loose in the tunnel. Unknown picking it up just before getting stunned out. And that right there is the end of our second quarter. We will be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Give me some new. Mississippi putting it down. I'm the hottest round. I told y'all can't stop me now. Listen to me now. I'm lasting 20 rounds. And if you want me, then come on get me now. Is you with me now? Then biggie bounce. I know you dig the way I switch my style. Holla, holla. Get your freak on. 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 Get your freak on.
She dropped.
does an underdog stop being an underdog? After the first big win, the second, try never. Because being an underdog isn't about how much you win. It's about how hard you're willing to work for it and making sure your opponents never know your next move. Which is why some of us make a point of staying underdogs, even when we're on top. Ram Trucks, J.D. Power's #1 brand in new vehicle quality.
If you really want to find out what you're made of, you can forget the personality tests and social media quizzes. Because the only way you're ever going to know is by heading into the big, wild, raging, so damn beautiful it hurts world and finding out for yourself. Were you born to follow a path, or were you born free? These are the things we thought about when we made the new Grand Cherokee. Made for what you're made of.
Hello, we are back, and we want to let you know that all season long, NEPA will be issuing POAPs to anyone who shows up to live broadcasts and fills out the claim form with the secret password. The form can be found at www.nepavrpro.com/NFT. Each week, we'll be highlighting a different franchise as the POAP logo. You can show up each week and collect all 16 teams. The more you collect, the more potential rewards you can unlock, and the deadline to submit the claim form is 9 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, June 26th. The secret password this week, you're gonna need it, is Dallas Knights, and it is on your screen in front of you. With that being said, this halftime report is brought to you by Big St. Charles Motorsports. I did lose my co-caster with me here currently, but she will hopefully be back shortly, so you're stuck with me in the meantime. Sorry about you, but also not sorry. Ooh, it looks like we might be getting her back in here. So, while we are fixing everything in the process, if we did have my co-caster here, I would be talking with her about the fact that we kind of called this game from the get-go. That Scottsdale Slither would come out swinging, and on the second hand, that Aspen Sparrows would take a second to find their footing.
Yo, I'm back.
Oh, we got her back!
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo!
You know what it's like some days when you live out in the country. Wi-Fi and internet do be spotty sometimes. So, I don't know what you covered. I don't know what you didn't, but some of the...
I literally just was talking about the fact that, guess who's back? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking about the fact that we kind of called this at the get-go of the stream, that Scottsdale Slither would come out swinging. And it would take a second for the Aspen Sparrows to collect their footing and to find their grounds to stand on, so to speak, and their jive as a team. And that kind of played out right before our eyes. We had Scottsdale Slither come out with, I believe it was 8 points before Aspen Sparrows scored a single goal. And they have been scoring, but at a slow pace, the Aspen Sparrows. They're definitely beginning to find what is working for them. But need to make some adjustments in the arena. I think those stacks coming in from the Scottsdale Slither are coming in fast and quick. If they want to do this clear and boost method instead of working the disc up the arena, they're going to have to get together faster.
Yes, I agree. That is definitely in the notes that I had here. Orange Team just needed to get their stacks together quicker and, get back to goal.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of open threes too, as you're pointing out now. But Nate Appleton with a big opportunity there does have a shot go wide. So collected by Chewy Stack, sent through the tunnel. Disc is bouncing around, but the stacks, y'all heard us, didn't you, over on the Aspen Sparrows? Stacks were back. Jake was able to collect it there. Oh, what a miscommunication as the goalie left goal open for Chewy Stack to shoot that three more points on the board for Scottsdale Slither.
Yes, indeedy. We have an 18-point game going to the Scottsdale Slither. They have the momentum right now pushing forward.
They do, absolutely. And again, Aspen Sparrows are going to need to not just get some points on the board, they're going to have to dominate, but that is not good as TechnoWubs comes in with a clutch interception going for the shot. I believe was, I think that was unknown, might have been someone else though. I apologize, I missed the name there, but
Chewy stack.
The first three coming in from Chewy Stack, no good, collected by Unknown and put into the goal for 3 points. Thank you, Muted. And Cool Whip. With the joust advantage now as Aspen Sparrows, B-Love takes the disc, crosses over Bowtie, able to get around that defender there, but has one in front of him, just gets stunned out before getting the pass off, and it is in the hands of iFoxy. What a read, iFoxy. But the pass again, or clear into the hands of B-Love, all the way into the bubble with a player in the area. Jake picks it up and puts it in the goal for 2 points.
Hey, yo, that's what we need the Aspen Sparrows to do. We got to get there. Just got to get that down in the bubble and being able to convert. Yeah, that was a great job there by B-Love clearing that through and Jakey picking it up for another 2 points, making
Absolutely
a 19-point game.
Let's go. 6 minutes on the clock, too. Aspen Sparrows are down, but they are not out. With the disc now is Unknown. Unknown crossing over Bowtie, sending a pass down low over to, a miss there, but Technoweb's able to pick it up again, driving goal. Gets the points on the board, but it does look like Jake got a piece of the pie, so to speak, before it went in the goal. But
You know what I'm
ultimately,
going to say?
what are you going to say? Dunk meta
always wins the game. Yeah.
With the joust advantage now is Aspen Sparrows. B-Love taking the disc and yeeting it across the top of the arena to where Jake is. Jake looking at an open three, but the shot is off. That is unfortunate. That is not what they needed. iFoxy is able to collect the disc, cleared out through the mid of the arena with stacks ready to go, but they overshoot the disc as it bounces around in the Aspen Sparrow bubble. Still no Aspen Sparrows around, though. The shot from iFoxy is off. Glass is able to collect it, does go for the clear through the high top of the arena, but Unknown is there to recover it, looking for a pass to their teammate, but an interception coming in from Glass over to B-Love at the beginning of tunnel. B-Love backing it out, picking up a stack partner, looking to get some space there, but mishandles the disc and into the hands of Unknown now, and cleared out all the way into the Aspen Sparrows bubble, but the stacks were ready from the Sparrows. Great collection there, but B-Love gets stunned out as he picks up the disc. It is in the hands of Jake now. Jake opting to back pass to Glass, a great choice for controlling the disc, but the pass from Glass is off. Unfortunately, Aspen Sparrows having a hard time making their passes connect right now. They just need to slow down and communicate with their teammates as Jake sends a clear straight into the hands of Chewy Stack. Chewy Stack passing Unknown. Unknown has space and time, but sends a pass down to Technowebs. Technowebs gets their pocket picked on the boot by Jake. Jake passing over to B-Love. B-Love already in the mid of the arena. Stacks overshooting him, looking for his teammate crossing the arena, but the bounce is no good, and Unknown is able to pick up the disc, looking for the clear, but B-Love doing work on that back line. Picks it up, looks down low for Glass. Glass looking across the arena for Jake. Jake looking for the goal, but the shot is off again here. Aspen Sparrows, you need to capitalize on these moments if you want to take this, y'all. Glass flipping around on the top of the ceiling, sends a pass to Jake. Jake over to B-Love, and B-Love into the goal for 2 points.
Yeah, they did a great job converting right there, but there was a lot of rush. Like they were just rushing. They didn't have time to anchor and look for the open passing lane, but they did a great job collapsing on bubble there to convert for another 2 points.
Absolutely, I do agree there. Ultimately, great job maintaining the possession even after some scuffed passes or missed shots there. So fantastic job to the Aspen Sparrows as Technowebs approaches fringe of bubble. Gets the end one off on Nate Appleton and slam dunks it in the goal for 2 more points.
That's what Techno is best known for, because dunk meta always wins.
Dunk meta always wins the game. It doesn't feel right if you don't sing it. I'm not gonna
I
lie to you.
know. I'm just trying to not get Transformers to sue us, though, bruh.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So smart. B-Love looking for the high clear again over to Jake, but the big interception coming in from iFoxy. That play is not going to work anymore. We already have Scottsdale Slither players in the bubble. Unknown puts the disc in the goal for 2 points.
Yeah. If I were the Sparrows, I'd probably take a timeout. And
I would have taken one in that first half.
Well, I mean, why have them if you're not going to utilize them? I mean,
Definitely would be a call if I was on Aspen Sparrows. We need to have some adjustments coming in on their side of the arena, even if it's just a mentality adjustment. We've got a pass coming in from Glass, but unfortunately the pass is not good, but Nate Appleton able to collect after a few bounces. Now in the hands of the Scottsdale Slither, as the first clear is not good, but iFoxy able to get a hand on it and successfully clear it all the way down into the bubble. Nate Appleton in the area, but Unknown with the shot still gets 2 more points on the board.
Yeah, it's kind of like a broken record. It just seems like Aspen Sparrows are having a really hard time getting their stacks together to get back to their bubble, but I noticed that they're also keeping B-Love on backline there, and not able to have the stacks that they're needing. Nate Appleton is going to forward looking for an open teammate. No, he's just going to walk it in. Left shot. Yeah, he's lefty. It's hard to read for another 2 points.
I thought you were not done with your sentence before. I apologize. That's why I was
It's
still
all
waiting.
good.
I'm like, man, I feel like she's got more. Okay, I guess we don't. With the just advantage now is Scottsdale Slither, though. And straight out from that tunnel with the disc is Unknown. Unknown looking for possibly a bounce pass, but takes a bad turn. Glass able to get a slap off on the disc. Chewy Stack picking it up, but Nate Appleton with a big stun and a turnover opportunity, but clears the disc into the hands of Unknown. These are mistakes you cannot make at this point. Aspen Sparrows, you do not have time to spare as they look for the clear, and it is unsuccessful, but Nate Appleton able to get a quick hand on it, but again, into the hands of Unknown. But B-Love stunning out the chain on shoulder, able to receive intercept the pass that was happening, but the clear, again, not good. We pointed this out before. Aspen Sparrows have a hard time getting the disc cleared through the mid of the arena, and we're seeing that on full display here. Disc is loose, but iFoxy is able to pick it up, do a little bit of jumping, ducking. I just tried to combine the 2 words here as Chewy Stack has the disc now, looking across the arena to Technowubs, and Technowubs into the goal for 2 more points to end that quarter. And we will be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Hey, yo, welcome back. NEPA is going Web3 and will be issuing NFTs as a way to reward you guys, the community. So anyone who claims one of these NFTs will be eligible for all of our future raffles and giveaways that we'll be conducting throughout this year. These NFTs are free to claim, and all you have to do is fill out the claim form that can be found at www.nepavrpro.com/NFT. We've got some fun stuff planned this season, so, don't miss out.
And Whip, now that you're back, what are you think that Aspen Sparrows needs to do here coming into this 4th quarter?
Into this 4th quarter, I think they need to just whatever their old strat was, toss it out the window, find a new strat. Maybe try running double chain. It seems to be they're sending 3 forward and keeping 1 back, so they got the first touch there.
And now with first possession going to Glass, I think looking for the shot, but Nate Appleton there to clean up. 2 points on the board for the Aspen Sparrows.
Another 2-point conversion there by Nate Appleton, coming from Glass for a slam dunk, looking for their clear passing lanes, was able to get in for another 2 points.
Now with the disc is Unknown, crossing over Bowtie, sends a pass towards the tunnel area where Chewy Stack is. Chewy Stack crossing the arena to iFoxy. Beautiful, clean passes coming in from Scottsdale Slither. Ooh, as I say that, they do just have a pass off the mark, so Aspen Sparrows are able to pick it up, collect here, but will they get there first? They will. Nate Appleton going for the long 3, but another missed 3 opportunity. Aspen Sparrows, take a second to breathe. You guys have missed so many opportunities there you could capitalize on. And as I say that, a ding comes in from Scottsdale. Slither B-Love in the area, able to recover the disc on the floor of the arena now, does have iFoxy on them, is looking for the clear and does so successfully this time all the way into the bubble. Beautiful clear, stacks in the area. Jake picks it up and puts it in the goal for 2 more points.
It's been Sparrow said we may be down, but we are not out. They are not giving up. They are coming back with a vengeance, putting themselves on the board with another 2 points.
Absolutely. Like I said, they are down, but they are not out. 6 minutes on the clock here. Unknown takes the disc, crosses over the bow tie, pushing all the way up with not too much pressure. They're coming in from the Aspen Sparrows, passes over to iFoxy. iFoxy crossing the arena, looking down low for Chewy Stack, but the pass is not received. Chewy Stack able to pick it up after a few bounces, but has some pressure there. Aspen Sparrows looking for the slap out of the bubble, but takes some bounces. So iFoxy able to recover it. Technowebs pushing goal, but just able to get the pass off to Chewy Stack in time before getting stunned, and Chewy Stack into the goal for 2 more points.
That was a great conversion there by the Scottsdale Slither. I know at one point it was a 3v1 on Technowebs trying to get that dunk in, but was not able to convert, but his teammate was right there to help him.
Yeah, and honestly, great communication. We know Technowebs is a force to be reckoned with when he enters bubble. Like, he is a beast in the bubble. So great job to Aspen Sparrows shutting that down, because when you're looking at Techno and bubble, I feel like it's almost guaranteed points. As I say that, Jake takes the disc looking for the shot, but a big save comes in from iFoxy. iFoxy passes all the way through the mid of the arena to Chewy Stack. Chewy Stack looking for the stack partners. Oh, Aspen Sparrows getting ahead on the disc, but it is not enough as the disc is still loose, now picked up by Technowebs as he backs out of the bubble looking for the goal again, juking around. Oh, almost getting through 2 defenders, but does get stunned out and loses the disc in the process. The backline stack, iFoxy with Chewy Stack looking for the Joker train, but it is unsuccessful. Technowebs looking for the goal again, but a missed shot and an opportunity here for the Aspen Sparrows to get the disc on the other side of the arena, but the clear is no good again. Unknown picking up the disc, but the bounce off the wall is into the hands of Jake, but no one's in the goal as Technowebs stuns him out, takes the disc and puts it in the goal for 2 points.
Yeah, I want to highlight there. I think it was iFoxy in goal. He had a great save and was able to clear that out.
He did, yes.
And even though there was a large turnover and a scuffle there on the orange side, but they were ultimately able to convert for another 2 points, which puts them up here by 25.
And that is another turnover here from for the Scottsdale Slither as Technowebs picks up the disc and puts it in the goal for 2 points. Aspen Sparrows are going to need to get they're gonna need to get these rollouts fixed here. They're having a hard time getting through the mid of the arena.
Yeah, that's something that I was talking about in the first half. I'm not sure right now. It looks like Scottsdale Slither's running man, but originally it looked like they were running 2-2, and if they would run some more relays, they would have been able to break through that. But right now we're just having a trouble, connecting passes and getting through the midfield as Technowebs does the interception there and goes for the open 3-pointer there. No stacks to be seen for the Sparrows as they convert for another 3 points.
Absolutely. How do we make this decision, Ivan Thrive? We look at a lot of stats at the end there. We talk about the whole cast, people who were all over the arena. And then if we don't come to a conclusion, we actually throw the vote for the 2 people Whip and I decide into the Twitch chat there. So you guys can poll on who you think the MVP should be if we do not agree together. So with that being said, Glass looking to pass the disc across the arena to Nate Appleton. Nate Appleton getting stunned out in the process by Chewy Stack. Chewy Stack getting the clear off just in time as it bounces around towards the end of tunnel there. The clear into the bubble is good, but the Aspen Sparrows are there first, but the clear back again is into the hands of Chewy Stack. This has been their crypto night all night. They are not able to clear the disc out. It is constantly back in the hands of Scottsdale Slither. As I say that, Chewy Stack picking it up again. B-Love getting a hand on it, but not for long enough. Jake looking for the clear. Again, still bouncing around in the mid, but B-Love able to get a hand on it. Great job there, B-Love. B-Love having some time and space, sending a pass down long and low to Nate Appleton. Nate Appleton going for the bounce and getting it in for 2 points.
Great job there by Aspen Sparrows, not giving up and being able to convert for another 2 points there in the bubble.
And now with the
Great
joust
save there by
advantage,
Nate.
it was indeed. Now with the joust advantage is Scottsdale Slither. Something to note, I believe technically we are out of mathematical time. This one does go to Scottsdale Slither easily here. With the disc is iFoxy. Well, we do have first to 40 wins, right? First to 40 definitely won in this game here, but play until the buzzer is the Aspen Sparrows with 2 more points. Fantastic job, B-Love.
They did a great job there. Their stack rushing iFoxy and stunning him out, just slapping it forward and being able to get that stack together to be able to convert for another 2 points.
Now with the disc is Scottsdale Slither as Unknown takes the disc, walks it up a little bit, but then looking for the clear, but a Geo was in the way. However, Chewy Stack able to recover the disc, sends a clear all the way down towards the Aspen Sparrow bubble. Technowubs in the area, able to recover the disc. 3 defenders on him, does not get through the wall, unfortunately, but a great attempt there from Technowubs. Nate Appleton with the disc now, looking for a clear, but it's in the hands of Chewy Stack again.
What a shotter.
No, Chewy Stack, Chewy! That was so crazy. Chewy Stack with long third for the Scottsdale Slither. We have 40 seconds left on the clock here. And a joust advantage coming in from the Aspen Sparrows. With the disc now is B-Love, taking a little tipsy-turny to go on the ceiling, looking to bait some defenders, but they don't really have time for this here or the potential turnover, sending a pass over to Glass on the wall. Glass crossing the arena, but Double Diamond in the way, now in the hands of Chewy Stack. Chewy Stack sending, looking for the goal, but the bounce is off. B-Love picking it up, clearing it out through the tunnel. 10 seconds left on the clock. Stack's almost overshooting it there from Scottsdale Slither. Scottsdale Slither wants points on the board. Ooh, and the shot is just wide. That is the end of this game. Congratulations to Scottsdale Slither.
Yes, congratulations to Scottsdale Slither. They came out and showed out tonight. Commendable showing by the Aspen Sparrows. However, I just think the Scottsdale Slither had the Kim tonight. They were zooming back and forth. And with that being said, I'm going to choose the player of the match, brought to you by Holtzhauer Auto and Motorsports. And for me, MVP's got to be Third Technowubs. My stats have disappeared off of my screen, but
if you pull up muted, he screenshotted him for us. So pull up the stream. Thank you, muted man behind the curtain.
I know that he had 17 points, and there was a crap ton of assists.
No, the assists are Chewy Stack.
Okay. Chewy Stack had 8 assists, but Technowubs, he had 17 points, 3 assists, 1 steal, and 1 save, along with 54 stunts. He was throwing hands in that arena. But like Ivan was posting in the chat, Scottsdale Slither was very evenly spread throughout the game. Not any one person was shown favoritism, but great showing tonight by the Scottsdale Slither. So Technowubs, you get MVP in my book, bruh. Clip it and ship it.
So I'm a little torn. I love teamwork. So like Chewy Stack's 8 assists, because Chewy Stack equated to 14 points on the board, but then also equated to 8 assists. And I can't really math, but I can do it on my hand. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Wait, 8 times 8 is 16. Yeah, so 16 points would be the minimum. Don't make fun of my math. I failed out in high school. Stay in school. 16 points that Chewy Stack equated to or assisted his team with, 14 points on the board, while only having 14 stunts. But there's something to note here is that this is a very hard one for me, because personally, iFoxy and Unknown their stats don't show the work that they did, because they were stacked and were constantly turning or causing turnovers for the Scottsdale Slither. So they were working that, getting the disc and clearing it out and creating opportunities for Chewy Stack and Technowubs to get to the bubble. So it is a little bit of a hard time for me to pick one. Is chat yelling at me? I didn't even have them up. Cool at Best Caster. Aww. So yeah, I think that for the...
We need a drum roll.
Yeah, I don't know. This is the hardest one I've ever had to pick. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is literally the hardest one because this entire team did a fantastic job playing together. I'm gonna go. This is so hard. I'm gonna go with Chewy Stack. I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna go with Chewy Stack. I'm
All
gonna go with Chewy
right.
Stack.
Well, we're going to a poll. We're going to a poll.
Listen, here's 16 at a minimum 16 points that he assisted, and then 14 points he put on the board. I not great at math here, but muted is muted. What's 16 plus 14? 30.
Yeah.
That's if the assists were only 2-pointers, which is why I said a minimum of 16. So 30 points that Chewy Stack was a part of for their team in total. That's crazy. Great teamwork coming in there from Chewy Stack.
Vote, 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 vote. You got time. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait, don't vote yet because he said don't vote yet.
It's a prediction.
Oh, it's a prediction, not a
Bruh.
poll. We're gonna fix
Bruh.
it. I think maybe, hopefully.
It still looks like it's 10-0. I'm just saying. From what it shows, 87,430 points. Channel points. It can be indeed the same thing. Technowubs, you indeed had 10, sir.
Technowubs did have 10, yep.
You take the MVP, voted by the people, for the people, by the people. So with that
For
being
the
said,
people, by the
we
people.
are going to take a quick break before we bring you some more AAA action. We have the New Haven Ninjas and the Mulberry Reverb coming up next. It's going to be a good one, so stick around. Hey, yo, welcome back from our intermission. Every commercial that is going to be broadcasted during the AAA and the Pro Series matches will have NEPA-themed Easter eggs. Some of these are obvious and some of them are really hidden, so make sure you look for Waldo. Everyone who can name the commercials when we release the sign-up form and what their Easter eggs are will be entered to win a gift basket valued at $250. Plus, you get $100 free cash. Free cash, bruh. This is how you enter to win. You just have to watch the matches, write down the Easter eggs and their commercial, and save them for when we open up the competition. And so, with that being said, we're going to introduce these two teams that we have for you tonight. We have the New Haven Ninjas and the Mulberry Reverb. Tonight, for the New Haven Ninjas, we have Mr. Canada, Bloop, J Franz, Breezebow, and Pipwee. And for the Mulberry Reverb, we have Baron, Shepherd, Tasuna, Mimsy, and Envium. Looking at the Reverb's roster right now, it looks like they do indeed have 3 subs in. The main roster is Baron and Shepherd for them. Filling in is Mimsy, Tasuna, and Envium being pulled up to participate in this AAA match. Congrats. This is your foot in the door, bruh. So take it full advantage.
Absolutely. For any of you guys wondering, how does the system work? AAA gets to pull their subs from the PDR roster. So, and also pro rosters get to pull their subs from AAA. So the ladder system is in effect here, and you do get opportunities if you apply to get into scouts and work your way up to make it into the arena for streams like this, and really exciting opportunities. Make a name for yourself, make yourself known. But with that being said, the teams in the arena currently, as Jucifer wanted to know what I had to say about the teams, here is what I'm seeing. So we've got Baron and Shepherd. They're 2 super solid players coming in on the there we go, thank you, on the Reverb Mulberry side of the arena.
Mulberry Reverb.
Mulberry Reverb, my bad. So the 3 subs, they're very good players. I don't know how much time they've had to kind of get a jive in the arena together. But with the skill level of the players, I don't think that it'll take them too much time to find what works for them as a group. Over on the other side of the arena, though, the New Haven Ninjas, their roster currently Canada, Bloop, J Franz, Breeze, Pip. They're definitely a fantastic combo. They did take a little bit of time to find their footing last week, believe it or not, when they were forced to put in who they pulled for their sub, which was Pip, and Pip kind of came over and took over the arena. She was absolutely incredible. So if she's in the arena, I'm going to say that New Haven Ninjas are going to give them a run for their money, but on the flip side, Reverb Mulberry, or Mulberry Reverb is gonna find their footing and give a good fight here. But with that being said, first quarter, first touch on the disc going to New Haven Ninjas, but taking some bounces all the way backwards. J Franz able to collect the disc, sends a high pass to Canada. Canada approaching fringe of bubble, crossing over to Bloop. Bloop looking for the goal, but gets stuffed by Baron. Baron clears the disc out through the tunnel, and now bouncing around in the high trap. All of the Mulberry Reverb players overshooting the disc, so Baron able to pick it up. But Breezebow with the stun and the pickup, looking for the clear down low into the hands of Canada. Canada looking at an open goal, but just off the post, collected by J Franz. Got some pressure though, able to juke around and get away from it, crossing the arena over to Bloop on shoulder. Bloop on the ceiling now, looking for an open lane, pulling the disc out of goal a little bit here and sending a back pass over to Breezebow. Breezebow on the bow tie, pulling out a defender, passes over to J Fran on the shoulder, looking for the goal and 2 points.
That was a great conversion there. Kudos to Breezebow for slowing that down, pulling that defender out. However, J Franz did have a 3-on-1. He did have a guy sitting at the bottom of the goal, but went for that perfect placement there for that top corner pocket for 2 more points.
Absolutely. With the disc advantage now is Mulberry Reverb. Mimsy, QBing tonight, sends a pass all the way down low to Tasuna. Tasuna getting stunned out though by J Franz. They did not realize they were there. The clear, however, not too good. A little bit of a scuffle for the disc, but ultimately Tasuna walking away with it, clearing it out the stack from New Haven Ninjas, overshooting the disc, but Jay Fran's able to pick it up here with a defender on them, crosses the arena on the floor over to Breezebo. Breezebo looking for the pass to Bloop in tunnel. Ooh, and Bloop was stuffed like a Thanksgiving turkey by Shepard, looking for the clear. It is good in the hands of Baron now, but again, another scuffle. Both teams having a hard time collecting and keeping a hand on the disc now, but still in the bubble of the New Haven Ninjas. Baron over to Tasuna. Tasuna looking at an open goal. A little bit of miscommunication possibly there coming in from the New Haven Ninjas.
Yeah, there's a little scuffle there, but ultimately Mulberry Reverb was able to capitalize there and put it in for another 2 points. Great comms, I'm sure, in order to communicate there who was open and who was not.
Absolutely. And like I said, I think both teams are going to take a second to find their footing here. You can definitely see that in their play style, as everything does have a little bit of a sense of chaos to it, even as that pass is missed across the way. Oh, but a big interception coming in from Bloop, cleared out through the arena, stacks in the area. Breezebo able to pick up the disc. Looking to cross over to Jay Franz, but the pass is no good. Maybe a self pass, but a slap out from Mulberry Reverb comes in. Bloop was ready with Jay Franz to quickly stack. Bloop over to Jay Franz now. Jay Franz with 3 defenders on him, sends a pass high to Canada. Canada over to Breeze on the ceiling, flipped upside down, doing a little topsy-turvy. Back passes over to Canada on the back line, but also on the ceiling, looking to play it slow. Great call here coming in from New Haven Ninjas as they drive goal for 2 more points.
Yeah, New Haven Ninjas did a great job slowing it down right there, looking for the open man. Breezebo did have a numbers advantage right there, but opted for the back pass to clear their lane in order to get another 2 points on the board.
Yeah, great patient play coming in from New Haven Ninjas. With the disc now is Shepard. Shepard looking to pass all the way down low, and a quick tap off from their teammate, losing a hand on the disc. But Baron able to collect, getting stunned out by Breezebo. Jay Fran picking up the disc, looking for a clear, but it is into the hands of Tasuna. Tasuna crossing low in the arena, but to no teammates. Both teams in the area, and the pickpocket coming in from Baron. Baron sends a pass to Mimsy. Mimsy going all the way to the back line where Shepard is. Again, another patient play coming in from these teams. Fantastic job as Shepard waits on Cloud, looking to draw out a defender, create the numbers advantage, possibly looking to walk in, but the pass is no good. Jay Fran getting a hand on it, but the clear is bad into the hands of Baron. Baron looking for the goal, but the shot is low. Stacks are almost ready there. Jay Fran able to pick up the disc, looking for some time. Oh, the pass to their teammate was good, but the shield in the way a little bit there. So a little bit of a loose disc and some chaos in the arena, but Shepard picking it up, passing over to Baron. Baron crossing the arena, looking for the clear, but the bounce is bad. Canada picks it up, looking to get it all the way down into the bubble, but into the hands of Mimsy. Mimsy into the hands of Breezebo. They're just giving it away to one another here. Slow it down, teams. Jay Franz now with the disc, looking for the goal. Shepard, I am sorry, dude. I saw that. That one hurt. Shepard got a good hand on it. However, game says that the points go to New Haven Ninjas. So 2 more points to them.
Illinois' favorite city. You gotta love it. It do be like that sometimes.
It do be like that sometimes, but a fantastic effort from both sides. Shepard's with the disc now, sends a pass over through tunnel. Baron receiving it, looking for their teammate, but an interception comes in from Canada. Canada looking for the clear, possibly their teammate, but the bounce is bad. Oh, and a big steal there comes in from Bloop. Breezebo able to pick it out since he got stunned. Sending a pass over to Jay Franz. Jay Franz, everyone collapsing in bubble, and the shot is good. 2 more points for New Haven Ninjas.
That was a great collapse on bubble right there by Breezebo and Jay Friends, making that connection, being able, it was just so congested. He was able to do a little stop shot Kobe in for another 2 points.
Absolutely. With the disc now is Mulberry Reverb. Shepard taking the disc, sending a quick pass into the tunnel where Baron was, but the pass is bad, able to be collected by Jay Franz, but a steal coming in. Oh,
wow.
Oh, just off there.
No!
Able to recollect the disc was Jay Franz. Blue puts it in the goal for 2 points.
That was so brutal. It didn't ding not once, but twice on shot. Man, Great job there by the New Haven Ninjas, just putting that pressure on and being able to get that turnover into their hands to, convert for another 2 points.
Absolutely. And quite honestly, I'm shocked that Mulberry Reverb still has
Dang,
not
coming in hot.
seemed to find their footing as the disc is picked up by J Franz after a head bonkers, looking to juke around the clock and put it in the goal for 2 more points.
J Fran's just doing a little sauce in there on the backboard, doing a little jukey, bringing that dunk in for another 2 points. Bringing
For
them
some
up.
reason, I thought you were going to say that dunky dunk because you said jukey juke.
Dunky dunk.
With the disc now is Mulberry Reverb. Shepard takes the disc, looks for their teammate, but the pass is off. Mulberry Reverb might need a little bit of a mental reset here right now. A pause might do them some justice with this 10-point lead coming in from the New Haven Ninja side, and a lot of missed passes happening on the Mulberry Reverb side. As I say that, a back pass to Shepard. Shepard getting stunned out in the process, and an interception from Breezebow, and a clear out with Stacks ready on their team. Bloop picks up the disc now with a defender on him, does a little juking around, and it's able to get past them, looking to walk this one in, and does so successfully.
Man, Bloop, he walked that all the way from half court doing some jumping and ducking, being able to force himself into the bubble for that nice placement for another 2 points, putting them up by 12. Round one is up.
Absolutely. And that is the end of our first quarter. We will be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Access the largest motorsports inventory in America. We're authorized dealers for Can-Am, Honda, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Sea-Doo, and more. Get the best deals these brands have to offer. Browse through our inventory to find exactly what you're looking for.
Hey yo, welcome back from our short break. All season long, NEPA will be issuing PO-apps to anyone who shows up to all or any of these live broadcasts and fills out the claim form with the secret password. This form can be found at www.nepavrpro.com/NFT. Each week we'll be highlighting a different franchise as the PO-app logo. So all you got to do is show up each week and collect all 16 teams. The more you collect, the more potential rewards you can unlock. The deadline to submit this claim form is 9 p.m. this Sunday, June 26th. And with that being said, your secret password this week is Dallas Knights. Dallas Knights is your secret password. With that being said, we are going to go back into the arena for this second quarter neutral joust. Who's going to have first touch and first possession, Queen? What do you think?
I think I'm going to have to go with New Haven Ninjas unless Mulberry Reverb has done some adjusting and pep talking here. New Haven Ninjas definitely making me eat my words. Mulberry Reverb with the first touch, almost the first possession, but getting stunned out was Baron and losing the disc. Now in the hands of Bloop on the ceiling, flipped upside down, passing over to Canada. Canada losing a hand on the disc as Baron is in the way. Baron almost having something to say there, but does lose the disc. It's cleared out into the Mulberry Reverb zone. Baron able to get a hand on it, clears it down into the dead zone, or otherwise known as the trap. NVM picking it up, clearing it all the way into the New Haven Ninjas bubble, but the New Haven Ninjas stacks are on fire. Canada picking up, sending a bounce pass over to Breezebow. Breezebow looking at an open tunnel, looking for the clear. Almost does so, but Bloop able to pick it up. Bloop going for a shot, I think. Shepard stopping it, but Breezebow doing work on that back line. Intercepts the clear into the hands of J Franz now. J Franz getting some pressure from their defender, but gets away successfully. A clutch movement from J Franz over to Canada. Canada getting the disc stolen from them, but the clear is no good, so J-Fran able to get a hand on it, but not for long. Baron slapping the disc out into the tunnel, but taking a little bit of a bounce there and going backwards. Breezebow able to get a quick hand on it, but bouncing around in the trench. Baron's able to pick it up and get a good clear this time all the way down into the bubble, picked up by NVM. NVM looking up high for their teammate, but the pass is no good. J-Fran slapping it out of bubble, but Baron there to quickly recover the disc with their stack partner Shepard, but J-Fran picks their pocket. J-Fran clears this one, this time successfully, all the way down through and into the bubble with the disc. was the Mulberry Reverb stack picking it up at J. Fran. There, just in the right place and the right time with a nice long 3.
Noting right now on the Mulberry Reverb, it seems that Mimsy has dropped out and they do not have a 5th player. It seems like MVM is making his debut, his AAA debut here for the Mulberry Reverb and on this joust.
Baron with the disc. Now we do have 5 again in the arena. Mimsy is back. That rollout was no good, a little scuffed, but able to recollect the disc is Baron. Baron looking for a clear, but J. Fran in the tunnel picking up the pass, looking for their teammate, Canada, and into the goal for 2 more points.
Great job there by the New Haven Ninjas, just looking for their open passing lane and looking for that open teammate in order to put that in for another 2 points. Good job there by J. Franz in Canada.
Absolutely. And Mulberry Reverb, I am shocked that they are still not able to find their footing here and get some clean play in, as NVM is QBing, sends a pass over to Baron. Baron getting stunned out in the process. Now the disc is in the hands of Bloop. Bloop looking down low to send the disc down for the stack and does so successfully. Canada with another 2 points.
Yeah, and I'm thinking here for the Mulberry Reverb, like I said earlier, they only have 2 of their original members. They do have 3 backfills, so this could all just be simple as a Kim issue. You know, they've never played before, so give them the benefit of the doubt.
Absolutely. But they're gonna have to hustle and get things to connect now as NVM picks up the disc, sends a pass to Baron in the tunnel. Baron looking for their teammate, but it gets stuck in the trap. Breezebow picking it up, sending a back pass to Canada. Canada looking over to the side where Bloop is. Bloop walking it up, no pressure, just one in the bubble. Ooh, the shot is no good as NVM stops it and says, not today. Now in the hands of J. Franz, looking for a Joker train and making it 2 points for the New Haven Ninjas. Is this the night of Joker trains? This is the second team we're seeing do it on a totally different game.
Listen, it's the strat. If you're that close together and you're that close in bubble, you might as well just Joker it in because it's super hard to read.
You may as well just Joker it in. NVM now with the disc getting around that defender, successfully walking all the way up, halfway up the arena. Baron looking for the goal, but it is high and wide. Bloop able to recover the disc, does have pressure, looking to get away from those defenders. 3 of them on them. The clear is good now in the hands of J. Fran. J. Fran, ooh, had someone on their toes, but gets around him. Fantastic movement. However, 3v1 did not work in J. Fran's favor this time. You need teammates, J. Fran. This is a team sport. The pass is no good coming in from Mulberry Reverb as one of their players was stunned, but Shepard able to get a leech and a slap on the disc, but ultimately still in the hands of New Haven Ninjas. Tasuna with the pickup, looking over for Shepard. Shepard looking for the goal, but just off the post, picked up and recovered by Bloop. Sent down through the tunnel all the way in the Mulberry Reverb end of the arena. Ooh, Bloop getting stunned out before able to really pick up the disc, and the disc is now loose again. But these stacks from the New Haven Ninjas are ridiculous. They are zooming around the arena. Mulberry Reverb is not going to be able to just, ooh, as I say that, make me eat my words, Mulberry Reverb. I love nothing more than that. They're going to need to get there faster, but the 2 points comes in from Shepard after a great pass there. I believe it was Tasuna who sent it over to Shepard. Great look.
Yeah, they're just having a hard time when they get onto the ninja side. They're just rushing a little bit. They just need to slow down, look for that open passing lane and their open teammate, so that they can have numbers to convert there. And that's exactly what they did. What a shot there by
Canada. 37 meters for the 3. That was a beautiful shot.
Open goal. Got to take it.
I do agree with you though. Mulberry Reverb maybe would do them justice to slow down their press on bubble and start good communication as NVM takes the disc, looking for their teammate in the tunnel pass, but the big interception from Bloop and the 3.
What a huge read there by Bloop. It looks like they came out with a hard man coverage right there, just reading that pass and just intercepting it and going for that 25-meter 3, converting on that open goal.
Now again with the disc is Mulberry Reverb. Let's see what they do here, as the last few jousts have not worked for them. They did get away from 2 defenders. NVM is walking the disc up the arena all the way through mid, passes over to Baron. Baron crossing down low to Shepard, able to collect on the bounce, but getting some pressure. The disc is bouncing around now in the hands of J-Fran. J-Fran getting their pocket picked by Baron. Baron getting their pocket picked by Bloop. Oh, everyone's just picking each other's pocket. The clear is good, though, all the way down into the bubble, picked up by J-Fran. J-Fran, Canada stealing it and saying J-Fran's not allowed to take their time to put it in the goal. Canada puts it in for 2 points.
It could have been a handoff, man. He could have wanted the assist.
J-Fran wanted the assist.
He might have been going for the triple double. He could have been going for the single double. You never know. He might have just wanted the assists for the stats.
We do it for the stats.
Do it for the stats.
NVM with the disc now, sending a pass to Shepard. Shepard having J-Fran on their toes, though, gets stunned out before the pass is clean. Unfortunately, Bloop recovers the disc. 2 seconds to go here, looking to waste the clock, and does so successfully. That is the end of our second quarter, and we will be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Hi, I'm Morgan Corman with Holzhauer's Pro Motorsports. Not only are we carrying more inventory than all other dealerships, we're blowing up their prices too. Cowboy Corman's back again, and this 4th of July, I got another 1,776 reasons for you to get back into Holzhauer's and get you a new unit to get out and enjoy the 4th of July weekend. Woo!
Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville, Illinois.
When does an underdog stop being an underdog? After the first big win, the second, try never. Because being an underdog isn't about how much you win. It's about how hard you're willing to work for it and making sure your opponents never know your next move. Which is why some of us make a point of staying underdogs, even when we're on top. Ram Trucks, J.D. Power's #1 brand in new vehicle quality.
Hey, yo, welcome back. This halftime report is brought to you by Big St. Charles Motorsports. For those of you looking to claim this week's POAP, head on over to www.nepavrpro.com/NFT to fill out the POAP claim form. In order to complete the claim form, you will need the secret password, and this week it is Dallas Knights. Dallas Knights is your password. And like I said before, the deadline to submit this claim form is 9 p.m. Eastern this Sunday, June 26. Let's hop into some of these stats. Right now, we do have a little bit of a blowout right now. But with that being said, there is enough time in the second half for the Mulberry Reverb to come back. I'm sure they are doing some strategy right now back in their locker room. Looking at the stats here, we have J-Franz with a hard carry of 13 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. However, I don't know if these steals are accurate because there has been a lot of interceptions here. And looking at the scores, Mulberry Reverb is just having a hard time converting, looking for the open lane and looking for the open teammate and converting on in, when they're in bubble, just slowing it down, looking for the open man, pulling a defender. But like I said, the Mulberry Reverb is playing with 3 subs tonight, and New Haven Ninjas are playing all of their main roster. So you can tell that there is a little bit of a chem difference tonight, but also, New Haven Ninjas is just showing out. They are converting on those turnovers, and let me tell you, on those rollouts, they are reading it. They're reading it, they're intercepting it, and they're converting. They're just phenomenal right now, being able to read and convert, on those rollouts for the Mulberry Reverb. What are you saying here, Queen?
So, there's one thing that I think that you're probably right here. There's a little bit of that chemistry issue coming in. Having 3 subs in the arena, only 2 people from your main roster, probably not very much time to kind of get a good groove going before the game would be my guess. But also, I have a feeling mentally we are seeing Mulberry Reverb have a little bit of that pressure. They're feeling the pressure of the scoreboard and the clock, and they're letting that get to them because their push on bubble is consistently rushed. And what's happening often is Mulberry Reverb's points that they're getting on the board are a lot of times coming from mistakes. I know they've only got 4 points, but at least half of them were just like someone losing the disc in bubble and they happen to be in the right place at the right time, as opposed to a well-executed bubble play. And so my suggestion here, Mulberry Reverb, slow down. Also, stop sending split tunnels. They are literally covering you guys. They had 2 times in a row that they read you guys like a book. Send a different rollout out. Try
Short geos.
Yeah, short passes. Do something different because they are crushing you guys here with your rollouts. They are intercepting a ton of them, and slow down your push on bubble. Like, I want to yell it in their headset. Slow down your push. Reset. Like, control the disc going into bubble.
Yeah, for sure. And we also did have Mimsy drop out mid quarter there, and Envy had to pop in. So I don't know if there was tech issues or what the issue was there, but that could also cause a little bit of confusion there. But we do
Definitely.
we do have they have unpaused. Going back in here now, the countdown is still going down, but Mulberry Reverb just gotta wipe the slate clean, start over fresh, and short geo rollouts, pull the defender out, move forward, stun your guy, and just keep pushing forward.
Definitely need an adjustment here coming in from Mulberry Reverb, and I'm assuming that they did so. I'm hoping they did so. But with that being said, we are going into the third initial joust of this game. We do have half the game left, 8 minutes on the clock. First touch on the disc going over to New Haven Ninjas, maintaining that first possession too, as Jay Fran has space and time, sends a high pass over to Bloop on the ceiling. Bloop crossing around, shoulder sends a cross pass, but the pass is no good, unfortunately. But Jay Fran able to receive the disc after I think that was Bloop or Breezebo doing some bodyguarding there. Bloop driving goal for 2 points.
Yeah, Bloop just, man, let me tell you, he utilizes the inversion so well, and his jumping and ducking in order to dunk that in, even through those 2 defenders, is phenomenal.
Yeah, and just one thing there, I said Breezebo doing some bodyguarding. Breezebo saw his teammate Jay Fran was going for the disc, so Breezebo stunned the defenders in the area. That's what I would like to call bodyguarding. You stop the defenders from stealing the disc back from your teammate and just give your teammates some time and space to get away with the disc. So fantastic job with the stuns. Calculated stuns are helpful for your team. The clear out from the New Haven Ninjas is good. Picked up by their stack. Canada going for the mail slot and making it.
Super fast stack there by the New Haven Ninjas to get that disc in order for Canada to put that 18 meter per second, 21 meter shot in. Guns a-blazing, no hesitation. What a splash.
What a splash. NVM with the disc now, looking to send a high clear into the bubble, but Canada picking it up and stopping it. Canada clears it right back to MVM though. They're just playing a little pass. It's all right. MVM sending a high pass over to Baron. Baron looking across the arena to Tsuna. Tsuna looking for the goal, but a stop from Canada. The clear, not good, but Jay Fran able to juke around and get the disc almost cleared out, taking an unfortunate bounce. Bloop recovers it and does a successful clear this time, or pass over to Jay Fran. Jay Fran walking on the wall, approaching fringe of bubble with Tsuna covering them, looking to juke around. Not, ooh, the pass to Breezebo is good and into the goal for 2 points. A great job there, though, by Mulberry Reverb, keeping up with the movement of Jay Fran. That was definitely an impressive momentum there they had.
And if you guys haven't noticed, Jay Friends is left-handed, so it's a little bit harder to read for those people that are predominantly right-handed, juking and shooting. About shotting. Wow, my grammar is great. Shotter.
A little bit of a scuffed rollout, unfortunately, from Mulberry Reverb. So Bloop has the disc, passes over to Breezebo across the arena. Breezebo, one defender in front of them, gets a pass off to Bloop. Bloop looking to get around defenders and doing so successfully. My goodness, Bloop's movement is crazy right now. But
Great.
does send a pass down low to Breezebo. Breezebo, one defender on him, sends it back up to Bloop on Bowtie. Bloop getting stunned out. Fantastic work from Baron defending outside the bubble, looking to just get that disc out of their zone. Tasuna picks it up with an open goal, but the shot is off. Now in the hands of NVM. NVM crossing over to Tasuna. Tasuna losing the disc to Canada. Canada able to get a clear out, but Mulberry Reverb is ready for that and stacked together. So Shepard picks up the disc, looks to cross the arena to their teammate, but Canada with another interception. Mulberry Reverb stacks getting together a bit faster now. Ooh. My goodness, Jay Franz with the behind the back. What?
I am not quite sure if he stole that from Breeze or not. It looked like it was going to be a top pocket, not going to lie.
It did, but points are points, and there was a goalie there, so the long three maybe was not the best option. So definitely a good look there from Jay Franz for sure. Now with the disc is NVM. NVM looking to go for possibly a dribble play, but losing their stack partner. Unfortunately, Canada's able to pick it up, looking for the clear, but stuck in the dead zone, so Shepard picks it up. Sends a pass to Tasuna. Tasuna looking high for Baron. Baron getting stunned out well, shooting. The shot is no good. New Haven Ninjas, losing the disc to a pickpocket, and Baron putting it in for 2 points.
That was a great job there. That was a smart play to go for that bounce shot rather than straight driving it in. There was a lot of bodies in the goal.
There was a lot of bodies. Definitely a good call coming in from Mulberry Reverb. Bloop now with the disc sends a pass to Jay Franz. Jay Fran in the tunnel looking for Canada on the wall. Canada crossing the arena to Breezebo. What a beautiful relay. My goodness, New Haven Ninjas.
Killing it. Killing it. Just listen. They've got the momentum and they're just thriving off of that momentum right now.
They do have the momentum indeed. Again, worth noting, Mulberry Reverb having a little bit of a hard time getting their chemistry flowing as they have 3 subs in the arena. The only people actually rostered on Mulberry Reverb are Baron and Shepard at this point in time. Tasuna, Mimsy, and NVM not on the roster officially, just getting a chance to shine here. So a little bit of a hard time, but Shepard with the steal, crossing to NVM and into the goal for 2 points.
Yes, they did a great job there slowing it down and looking for that open passing lane there to Envy, who was just sitting on shield uncontested, able to bring that in for another 2 points.
And which is not like New Haven Ninjas. New Haven Ninjas have been a great line of defense there. Not quite sure what happened, but a fantastic job over from Mulberry Reverb looking at that option. Bloop with the disc now, not under much pressure, so able to get a pass over to Canada and walk it up. Canada looking for the bounce 3, but just off the ring. Picked up by NVM now on the floor. Looking for the clear out, does make it through the New Haven Ninjas player. A little bit of a race to the disc, but Bloop gets a hand on it first. Over to Breezebo. Breezebo able to get the quick slap or flick off on the disc before getting stunned out. Canada just doing the same. Bloop able to pick up the disc and start the controlled play here as they juke around Baron. Send a pass over to Jay Franz on the ceiling. Jay Franz with a defender on them, in front of them, approaching fringe of bubble, looking to get away. 2 defenders now. Trying to just get through them, but Shepard getting hand on the disc, able to clear it out. Canada with the quick stacking, recovers it and sends it all the way into the bubble. Bloop in the area. Bloop getting a quick hand on it. Jay Fran able to ultimately pick up the disc, looking to get around this defender here, but opting for the back pass. Smart play, even with the scoreboard being as high as it is. They are not jeopardizing their play style as Breezebo drives a goal for another 2 points.
Yeah, that was a really smart play to back that out for that reset in order to be able to convert there and push the bubble for another 2 points.
Absolutely. And it is easy to just, knowing that you're up this high, to just drive goal. We do have 25 seconds left on the clock in this third quarter here. The disc is with NVM. NVM walking it up, not too much pressure here. Now has a defender in front of them, sends it past to Baron. Baron looking across the arena over to Shepard. Shepard, 2 on. Oh, a save comes in from Canada. The shot, the numbers advantage was not there. A rush push on Bubble. NVM looking down low to Tasuna. Tasuna into the goal. They needed that momentum. I'm not quite sure if they have enough time, but definitely good to play till the buzzer. We will be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Tired of the side effect of side-by-side hair? Not when you have a Kawasaki. Your love of your Kawasaki Teryx 1000 will save you from side-by-side hair. Enjoy your Kawasaki on all types of terrain and magically eliminate the chance of messy, unwanted side-by-side hair. Go green this summer with Kawasaki. Get your favorite Kawasaki motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides today at Holzhauer Pro Motorsports in Nashville, Illinois.
Yeah! Side-by-side hair, just don't care.
Hello. Welcome back from that quick commercial break. What a babe. NEPA is going Web3 and will be issuing NFTs as a way to reward the community. Anyone who claims one of these NFTs will be eligible for future raffles and giveaways that will be conducted throughout this Pro Series. They are free to claim, and all you have to do is fill out the claim form. And that can be found at www.nepavrpro.com/NFT. We've got some fun stuff planned, so don't miss out and tune in. With that being said, we are going to go back to this last neutral joust of this New Haven Ninjas and Mulberry Reverb game. First touch, first possession. Who's going to get it? I'm going to say New Haven Ninjas on both.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna go with that. New Haven Ninjas definitely on fire, but Mulberry able to pick up some momentum there. First touch on the disc going to New Haven Ninjas, first possession as well. The shot, my goodness. I'm not sure what happened there. Tasuna getting a hand on it, but ultimately New Haven Ninjas getting the points on the board. 2 more. What a quick, what was that, 20 second goal?
It was less than that. I didn't see the turnaround time, though.
Around 10 to 15, says the man behind the curtain who is muted. Monster, the actual GOAT. No
What a
way.
shotter.
Hey, fans, what a shot. 3 more points on the board for New Haven Ninjas.
You just can't leave a half-court shot open for this guy. I mean, he is freaking killing it, Jay friends. Killing it.
He is indeed right now. A little bit of a scuffed launch here coming in from Mulberry Reverb, but Shepard getting a hand on the disc, sends a pass to Mimsy. Mimsy looking across the arena for Shepard. Shepard looking for the bounce to NVM. NVM getting some pressure there and an interception from Canada. What a read, Canada, as the disc is now loose in the trap. Jay Franz picks it up, possibly looking at an open goal, and they are. Breezebow picking it up, maybe a little bit of, I'm gonna take your points back from the last time, but I do believe the shot just off, but it probably felt real good.
No, it didn't look off. It looked like it was going for that right corner pocket, and it was a swish indeed. It was a fadeaway shot, but Steezebow coming in for the 2 points.
Steezebow coming in for the 2 points. A little bit of a bounce there as they're approaching Bubble, but Jay Fran's able to pick it up after a bounce, juking around on the clock, getting around those defenders. Oh, my goodness.
It's insane.
2 points for the New Haven Ninjas. Jay Fran's on fire tonight.
Jay Franz, bro, I'm gonna need a map. I'm gonna need a map to figure out where you going.
Jay Fran, we need some duking lessons here. Mulberry Reverb with the disc now. NVM crossing over Bowtie, sending a pass in the tunnel where Baron is. Baron crossing the arena over to Tasuna. Tasuna, oh, looking for the cross over to their teammate. Almost picked up and read by New Haven Ninjas, but they still miss their teammate. Baron with the big pickpocket and the shot for 2 points.
That was a great stuff right there by Baron. Anchoring there on the backboard in order to get that 2 more points for the Mulberry Reverb. Great conversion there.
Absolutely. Now with the disc advantage is New Haven Ninjas. We have 5 minutes on the clock and quite a significant lead here as Bloop is looking to waste the time. Bounces the disc on the ceiling as he's flipped upside down, looking for Breezebow in the middle of the arena. Breezebow over to Canada. Canada crossing down low, but the pass to J-Fran is off. However, Bloop is there, but with a defender on their toes, able to get the quick slap to Breezebow and into the goal for 2 points.
Man, that was a great pass down there to Breezebow by Bloop. Breeze was inverted there, getting a little hot before he pushed in for the 2 points.
And now with the disc is Mulberry Reverb. Picking up the disc is NVM. NVM walking up a bit, not too much pressure. Does send a pass, but the pass is intercepted by J-Fran. J-Fran looking for a mail slot, but does take a little bit of a bounce as their teammate Bloop gets stunned out in the process. It's now picked up by NVM and cleared into the tunnel, but into the hands of Canada in the process. Another big interception on the clear coming in from Canada. That is ridiculous. Going for the shot, but just off. Unfortunately, the disc is almost self-cleared, but the quick stacks coming in from New Haven Ninjas. They are doing a fantastic job navigating the arena and getting stacked. J-Fran with a little break check before sending a pass down low to Bloop. Bloop juking around and putting it in for 3 more points. The movement of New Haven Ninjas are ridiculous right now.
It is insane. You got to love the 7-meter 3, by the way. Just too fast, Bloop.
Now with the disc advantage is Mulberry Reverb. NVM sending a quick pass. They're finally listening. Mulberry Reverb, the pass was not good, but it was a short one, so they were able to recover it over to NVM again. NVM looking down low, back to Tasuna. Tasuna crossing the arena to Baron. Great disc control finally coming in from this team. Shepard with the disc now looking to send a pass over to Tasuna. Tasuna back again to Baron. Baron, I think, was looking for the clear there, but it is no good. Tasuna able to pick it up now on the floor, looking for these controlled passes, understanding they're not getting there faster than New Haven Ninjas. A fantastic job. A bounce pass takes a little bit of a wild bounce, but Baron able to get the stun out. Sends a pass over to Tasuna. Tasuna on the floor again with pressure coming in from J-Fran. Sends a pass back. But the pass is no good here. There is not enough momentum in that, unfortunately. It is scooped up by New Haven Ninjas. Now in the hands of J-Fran. J-Fran on the floor. Looking to get away from the defender. Sends a pass to Bloop after backing out. Bloop getting stunned out though. NVM picks up the disc and clears it out through the tunnel. The backliner is not there in time. Baron picking it up, looking at an open goal, but the first shot is not good. The second one is, though. 2 more points for Mulberry Reverb.
That was a really good job there. And the Mulberry Reverb did have the correct strat there. What they were trying to do was make that stack, break that stack in order to move forward with their numbers. And New Haven Ninja was just trying to force an error, which they did do a couple of times, but were not able to capitalize on that forced error.
Absolutely. J-Fran's with the disc now, crossing down low to Breezebow. Breezebow under goal. Oh, looking for the cut, but just off, able to be collected by J-Fran's, but stunned out in the process by NVM. NVM picks up the disc and clears it all the way out through the New Haven Ninja zone. Baron picking it up again, looking to drive goal, and does so successfully for 2 more points.
Hey, yo, great job there by the Mulberry Reverb. Might be down, but definitely not out. Still pushing forward, putting that in for another 2 points.
Absolutely, but with that being said, I do not think that there is enough time with only a minute on the clock and quite a point deficit that I don't have enough math skills for. But J-Fran's looking at an open goal, but the stop by NVM. NVM sending a pass over to Baron. Baron over to Shepard. Shepard to Tasuna, looking at an open goal and getting 3 more points.
What a fadeaway shot there by Tasuna, celebrating, doing a little happy dance. It was a great shot, Tasuna.
Yes, Vacant in chat. We've been talking about that all game. If you had the stream up, they have 3 subs in and are having a little bit of hard time finding their footing over on Mulberry Reverb end of the arena. Baron and Shepard are the only rostered members, but a big opportunity here coming in as New Haven Ninjas forget the disc and the quick slap from Shepard for 3 more points on the board.
Hey, yo, I don't think we're going to have enough time to get out of the tunnels here. So with that being said, New Haven Ninjas is going to take this win by 46 points. 36, my bad. I can't math. My bad. Anyways, congratulations to New Haven Ninjas and a great showing here by the Mobile 8 Reverb. This it's been talked about in chat. It's that time where we get to choose your player of the match, brought to you by Holtzauer Auto and Motorsports. Looking at these stats, it is indeed a hard choice. But I'm gonna go with my gut and give that MVP to Bloop Dash. Bloop Dash, you won.
That's my pick too.
On fire tonight, Bloop. It was so much fun watching you perform tonight along with your teammates. You had 3 assists, 12 points, 1 save, and 1 steal, but you was also out there throwing hands. But Breezebell was throwing more hands with 58 stuns. Also had 10 points and 5 assists. Breezebell being that team player, you know, looking for that 1 extra pass and or handoff and or steal from your teammate. It didn't like that sometimes. But yeah, shout out to Blue. Dude, your performance tonight was phenomenal. You are definitely goated, and it was such a pleasure watching you be a freaking ballerina on Geo tonight.
Yeah, I have to go with Bloop too. Breezebow was my close second. Breezebow doing a ton of work, but I agree with you. I'm gonna go ahead and go with Bloop on this one here, and so that means that Bloop, congratulations, you are our player of the match, brought to you by Holtzauer Auto and Motorsports. And congratulations over to the New Haven Ninjas for a fantastic game played. They definitely looked way different than they did last week, so they've been doing work in the arena here.
Yeah, great job, great showing by them.
Definitely, for sure. With it has been my absolute pleasure to cast with you in the booth tonight. We're having a little bit of a production switch here, so when we come back, you guys are going to see some new faces. Muted, thank you again, Cams and the production. You're incredible, dude.
Going on to the pro action.
Going on to the pro action, so don't go anywhere too long. What you need to do is you need to go to your stove and you need to shake yourself some popcorn in your machine, or in a pan, whatever you would prefer your popcorn method to be, and come right back, because we're going to be back with some pro games and you're going to want to watch them because they're going to be dope. So we will be right back, and yeah.